Okay, so last night I had a dream about a rapture dream. And so me, my stepsister, my brother, Lucius and Kinsley, we went to church, and it was Sunday. And so none of the grown-ups were there. It was just me, Lucius, and Kinsley, all alone. No one else, nothing, no one. And so we just we're walking around, looking around for our parents, and we cried. And we walk around to make sure where they are everywhere. And then we go to there's a kids center where kids get to go, and little kids. So we went to that place, which is called
Tacoma Island?
Yeah, Tacoma Island. And then we're looking around on the couches and everywhere and stuff. And then we go to tiny steps for the littler kids, like babies and stuff like that. And we go in there, and all the parents and all the people we seen were in there. And I seen a light in the corner of the room over there, but I couldn't quite see its body or face. And it's very, very white and yellow. It's heavenly color, and it's just a big circle. It's shimmery and stuff. It's just cool, and everyone's just staring at it. And we get closer, and they start flying all the way up, and I see God's face, and he says, "It's time." And I didn't tell you guys this because I forgot about that part. And me and Kinsley, my brother Lucius, he started flying up with my mom and my stepdad. And me and Kinsley were crying because we wanted them to come back so we could all go. But we start running outside, and thousands of people are flying. And and then me and my stepsister Kinsley, we start flying, and we're like this. Whoa, and we look down, and the devil, everything turned red. Everything turned red except the clouds and the moon. The clouds and the moon were black, fully black. The grass was like white fire, burning hot, and the moon was fully black, and there were no stars. Everything was red, and there were knives and pointy things growing from the ground, and hurricanes coming, and everything smashing stuff, earthquakes and all of that. And the devil, he grew bigger, and he was like a giant size. And he did this, a very, very loud noise. It sounded like the world exploded. It sounded like that. But nothing happened when he did this. He did this. And it was very loud, and out of nowhere, there's you know how you sit at a fairground, and there's these stairs that you go up, and they're tilted like this, and you go up like that? Well, they were going down a mountain or something. They were just running, and they were happy.
Who was?
The demons.
Oh, the
demons.
demons.
Down. They were so happy, and they were running all over the place, and they had ginormous swords from this end to this part, and they were so big they smashed down all the trees and made me sad. And everything was black, the sky was, but where we were coming up from, all the people, there was a big circle of light where we came through to go to heaven. And God's just waiting at the top. And his face, not Jesus, but God, he had like like he looked like, you know, those priests that you see at church with the like short hair or long hair or whatever, boys. Well, it kind of looked like, well, kind of longish short hair up to here, and it was like a heavenly brownish black color, and his eyes were like really cool, and he was wearing a white robe, and his ginormous hands were like this, and Jesus was standing there like this, and he was hugging all the children that were coming up. And me and Kinsley were crying because we were so happy to see each other in heaven. And I say hi to all the angels, but they didn't notice me. So did Kinsley. But Kinsley's mom, my stepsister, I saw her and I said hi. And for some reason she noticed me. And then a few other people noticed me. But Kinsley's mom, her hair was like brownish, blondish, red, and it was so beautiful. And her skin was like white and shimmery. Her eyes were like, it's a explainable color. It's like you know those colors God told you that there's going to be colors you never seen in heaven? Mm-hmm. It was one of those ones. It was like a, I can't say, but like, it's like a green or purple-ish kind of color eyes. Like, it's really hard to explain. And she has like pupils, and they're like brown pupils. And they're all going up there, and I saw Mommy and Mike and Lucius and Kinsley, and they are all perfect. And then I looked at my hands, and all my scars and bug bites healed, and everything on my hair was like a little shorter. I was a little taller. I didn't get hurt. All the markers were off because I was painting and stuff. And everything was neat. Our hair was so straight and perfect. It was so straight. It was so cool. Not one wave part. But other people that had curly hair, it was so beautiful. It was curly hair. I saw one person, but I didn't know her. She had like reddish orange hair, and it's curly. She had blue eyes with freckles, and her hair was so curly. It was beautiful. It was shining in the sun. And the devils, when we looked below, we saw people begging on their knees, and one devil, this is a scary part.
You can tell it, baby.
Okay. The devil, it came and it cut off that guy's head.
What guy's head?
I don't know.
A good guy or a bad guy?
Bad guy that didn't believe in God, and he was begging and praying, but then the devil came, one of the demons, and they were happy, killed a few people, and there was skulls, and there were sins and stuff written on the walls, and bad words and inappropriate stuff all over the place, and everyone kept on swearing and screaming and yelling and crying, and me and my family were crying, and other people were too, and we were crying. But then as soon as we got to the top, all our like troops just started flying, and they disappeared like magic, and it was shimmery like foam, and we had a party, and God was clapping his hands, and all the kids ran and gave him hugs, and Mommy was a mermaid. The one that's videoing me is my mom, and she was a mermaid.
I got to be a mermaid? That's so cool.
Yeah, and Mike he was a merman, and me and Kinsey were little mermaids, and Luciano, he was so cute.
Were we playing mermaids in the water? That's so cool.
And we were doing flips in the water, and we were breathing underwater, and we got to saw sharks.
Oh, you know I love sharks.
And Mommy saw her favorite shark and petted it.
Oh, I can't wait.
And rode it. And it was her pet, because she asked God, and she said, can I keep it? And I said, God, can I have all the foxes in heaven that I could play with and be my friends and that I could understand? And I turned into a fox.
That's cool.
And we were running together, and we speaked, and me and Elena, one of my friends that I saw, she loves foxes too. And we were both foxes, and we noticed each other. And we were so happy, and we were all up there. And Kinsley, she was a cute, adorable puppy. And Lucius, dinosaurs. And he turned into Hulk Smash. But
He's
he wasn't
obsessed with Hulk,
bad.
isn't he?
But he was like good Hulk.
He was good Hulk. That makes sense. It is in heaven.
Like instead of his skin was green and his pants were like shorts were purple, he was like a heavenly yellow and orange and like gold on his pants. And his hair was still brown though. And his eyes were like galaxy blue, and he was running around, and he was jumping with all the flowers and butterflies.
Aww.
He was so cute. And then he says, "Look, Smith." and then Mike was a tiger. He was going through the grass, and he saw his prey, and he jumped on it, and then everyone was happy, and they wanted to be that. And everyone was obsessed. And I said, God, I was wanting to meet you. Can I have a hug? And I hugged him, and we played like ball with each other. And we both turned into an animal. I don't know what animal, but it was like one that exists 1,000 years ago.
That's cool.
1,000 and thousands of years ago.
That's really cool, babe.
We were playing with each other and talking how great his father was, and told me how old he was and stuff. I think he said he was like 70, 80, I don't know. Something like a big number. He was something too. I don't really remember, but and we were all playing, and we were happy. And there's a confetti party and a big feast of a table to one end of the whole heaven to the other end of heaven.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, thousands of people were there, and we were all eating our favorite food. And after that, we did cha 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 cha, and then we clapped our hands, and I woke up.
That is an amazing dream, baby.
It was my favorite rapture dream.
That's a lot. That's a lot of information.
Yeah, I forgot a lot of that, but some of it I remember.
Well, the Lord does help bring things to our memory.
Oh,
all right.
I forgot about something.
What?
And at the end, me and Kinsley were hugging each other, and guess what? We were flying, and we turned into angels, all of us. And we were flying, and it was beautiful. And that was the end.
Aww. Isn't there a verse where he says something about us being like the angels? I'd have to look up the verse. I don't remember. But all right, baby, is there anything you want to tell anybody on here? Anything you want to tell the believers and anything you want to tell the non-believers?
Well, the non-believers, I hope you're watching this video and that you like my video and that you understand God, because lots of people do. And the people that do believe, I hope you go to heaven, have a great time, and have a good time watching this video. So give me a like and subscribe.
Well, this is not about likes and subscribes.
I know,
this is to share for Jesus.
Just share.
This is for Jesus.
Just gives me a thumbs up. And bye.
All right, bye.
Welcome.
All right, everybody. You heard it from the lips of a child. And It's not about likes and shares. This is about Jesus. So I'm sorry, it's not about likes and subscribes, but I will say sharing is very important. We do want to get the message out, so please pray, ask for discernment, and I pray for everyone that is watching this that the Lord puts a hunger in your hearts and leads you closer to his salvation. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.